One of the things that you brought up, or that Mr. Michael brought up, was attorney representation. Anyone on the criminal side is has the right to right for representation under the Sixth Amendment, just like you mentioned. Under the criminal side, you have the ability to hire an attorney, or you have the ability to be assigned an attorney by the government, paid by the government. So a public defender, essentially. So from the beginning, the minute you're arrested, the minute you're detained, you have legal representation. However, in the immigration side, although your right to counsel still exists, you still have the right to representation. The government is not bound to issue you an attorney or assign an attorney to represent you. Just like Mr. Michael mentioned, there are private organizations, nonprofit organizations that can provide pro bono representation on that side. But for the most part, individuals do have to hire an immigration attorney. And furthermore, under the criminal side, you also have the Fifth Amendment that protects you to remain silent, that gives you the authority to reach out to your attorney, that gives you the ability to reach out to representation. On the immigration side, you don't. Once you're detained, it's up to your relatives to get an attorney to reach out and contact you. Although you do have that one phone call, that phone call usually goes to your family members, not to an attorney. And an attorney is not going to get assigned to you. And you can still remain silent and not sign any documentation. But again, they don't have the obligation to reach out to your attorney and say, hey, we have your client. We need you here before we can question them. So although the same amendments apply, the same level of protection is not there. So one of the biggest things you have to do is get that family member to get in contact with the immigration attorney, provide that information that I mentioned before, where you're detained, your A number, so that your attorney, if it is hired, can contact you and get the ball rolling and you having that representation.